Hello and welcome to a top of the... No. It's not a top of the 4-4, is it? My channel, and I'm doing my first comic book review. So let's take a look at Godzilla. Now anyone who doesn't know me knows that I am a massive Godzilla fan. It's what I think they're the best movies ever made, and some of them, no, they are not. It's really hard not to enjoy these films. And because it's a popular series, it's not like he's been in comics. He's even appeared in Marvel. However, ever since 2004, Godzilla's been away from all sorts of media. Until now, because Legendary Pictures have got the rights to make a Godzilla film, and recently, IDW have got the rights to make a Godzilla comic book series. So let's take a look at Godzilla Kingdom of Monsters #1 and see if I can do this. No, I said this was not a top the 4-4. For God's sake, just put the title card up. This cover is alright. It's not perfect. The artwork is good, and you can clearly see what it is. However, Godzilla looks fat in this. Maybe it's the shot of the angle, but it does. He just does, he looks fat. And also, why is he breathing orange fire? We all know he breathes blue fire. But don't worry if you didn't like this cover, you had 88 to choose from. So you're bound to find one that you liked. Our comic starts with two kids playing on a beach full of dead fish. Look at all this dead fish.
That's a lot of fish.
Don't touch it. Leave it alone, that's gross. Got to agree with her there. I mean, who sees a lot of dead fish on the beach and thinks, I know, I'm going to crush them with my toy? Well anyway, the kids talk about having a monster and then they just stop and look out to the sea. No sound effect to say they heard something. Nope, they just stopped everything and looked at the sea. Wonder what they're looking at. Holy crap! What is it? It's Attack of the Giant Earthworms, kids! Run! Teeth rising from the ground and oh my god, Godzilla just ate the kids. Well, that's one way of getting rid of the image of you being a child friendly. What the hell was that? My children are on that beach. Wait, what? You left your kids unattended on a beach full of dead fish with no one looking after them, and you went 2 miles out to sea to do fishing, and you thought that was a good idea. Cut to a village as we get ready for Godzilla's big reveal. Again. What was that? Was it another earthquake? No, I'm not doing a joke about that. I don't think so. A man just ran by and he was screaming about a monster. And now the perfect reaction to seeing a giant monster. You have to be f***ing kidding me. So as people run for their lives, an old woman trips and a man goes back to save her. But Godzilla's foot looks like it's just about to crush them. Well, don't worry, it's just going to be like the American film where it just misses. Jesus Christ, I was wrong. And then we have a woman holding a baby with wreckage and destruction in the background. Who the hell was that? So the Air Force is deployed and that goes well. Yeah, I think they would have learned a lesson by now. And then we cut to what I guess is the Japanese Prime Minister in a war bunker. What in God's name is it? Well, you got half the name right. We don't know, but reports from Hiroshima are unclear. People are calling it a dinosaur. A monster. After a discussion which I can't be asked to read out loud, they decide to fire a nuclear missile at Godzilla as he's trudging through the sea. The target is painted and weapon has been launched. Shouldn't that have that in it? However, the nuclear missile hurtles towards Godzilla and kaboom!
What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did.
So yes, Godzilla is dead, ending our comic.
That it's all for the best, 'cause it is what you say. That it's just what we need.
Yeah, right. So it appears that the nuclear blast somehow enabled the creature to breathe fire. Yeah, and you did something much worse. You pissed him off. And so we see the Prime Minister, who appears to be melting, saying, "You have to be f***ing kidding me." And then we go to Tokyo 3 hours later, where Godzilla has arrived and has basically leveled the city. Cut to Washington and the White House. Hi Dave. Hi Dave. Did you see the latest from the wackos? I'm now a socialist witch doctor out to perform Medlin-style experiments on infants in order to brainwash them into becoming Muslims. Someone was paid to write that. Mr. President, we have a problem. Worse than being accused of forming a legion of brainwashed Muslim babies, it doesn't make sense. Babies can't even vote. Sir, Tokyo's been destroyed by a giant creature. Good one, Dave. Is it a socialist monster? Mr. President, look. It's being broadcast on Fox and they're saying it's your fault. And so our comic ends with the President Barack Obama saying, the war, the economy, the oil spill, now this. You have to be f***ing kidding me. This comic is alright. The artwork is good and Godzilla is one hell of a badass in it. However, there's no real plot, it's just Godzilla shows up, boom, boom, death. And it's going to be good to see where they go with this comic. So, I'm Alexthehunted and now I'm going to go terrorize Tokyo.